my name is Tanya and I'm an integrative health coach. Today I'm going to be showing you a full day of eating paleo. So I'm super excited for this. This is how I eat. That's what works best for my body. If you're watching this video because you're feeling overwhelmed on what to eat on the paleo diet, or you just need some new and fresh ideas, then definitely give this video a like. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos on the paleo diet.
So for breakfast today, I'll be making a Mexican egg scramble. This is so good, guys. I love any type of like Mexican bowl creation, and honestly, this is really good. So I'm just slicing up a sweet potato. I'm peeled it, doing it into slices, and then flipping it over, doing it to fries, and eventually little cubes. And when I am cooking them on the stovetop, I try to make the cubes as small as possible so that it cooks a little bit faster. So nice and fine. All right, now I'm gonna get the stovetop going. So I'm getting out a pan and adding some coconut oil in there. That's like my oil of choice. And that's the one I use there. Make sure to swirl it around and you're good to add your sweet potatoes. Don't forget to put the cover as well. I do feel like it really helps with the cooking process because the steam also cooks the sweet potatoes. All right, while the sweet potatoes are getting a head start, I'm slicing a red bell pepper. Just gonna do some slices and then rotate that around and just chop them up in little dices. Also have a red onion here and some organic cherry tomatoes. Now, no judging on the onion cutting. I feel like everyone does it differently, but hey, feel free to give me a score on a scale of 1 to 10. I feel like I'm winning though because I haven't cut a finger off yet. Also slicing some cherry tomatoes. I'm not a huge fan of cooked tomatoes, so I'm keeping it minimal, but of course you could always add more if you really like them. All right, then we're gonna check up on our sweet potatoes. If everything looks good, then you can add the veggies in there. Mix it all in and add some salt. This is the type of salt that I like to use. It's just the brand by Costco. Then I add some pepper, and it's from the same brand. And then look at that. I'm gonna give it one last stir and then add some spinach afterwards. So yeah, I'm adding this whole box. That's the great thing about greens. It will wilt down, so you can add a ton. I definitely recommend putting the lid on as well. It's gonna help for that. I'm struggling a little bit here to separate out the spinach once it has cooked. But don't worry, I eventually figured it out. Everything worked out. All right, everything is ready. So I'm gonna take most of the veggies out because I will store it in the glass container for the rest of the week so that I don't have to chop veggies every morning. And I can just quickly put the veggies in the pan and crack a couple eggs like you see me doing right here, and then just scramble it. This is what happens when I'm cooking and I leave a cupboard open, especially the one with his food in, so he sneaks in and try to get some treats. Usually he chucks it off the shelf and hopes that it will open as it falls. But don't worry about Wes, I end up giving him a treat anyways. He works hard, you know? All right, so we are done here. It looks good, but we are not done yet. I am gonna add some fresh cilantro and some Frank's hot sauce. You can't really have a Mexican bowl without some hot sauce. That's the finished product. It looks awesome, beautiful, yum. Super excited to eat this. My lunch on most days is one big salad bowl. I find that if I just kind of keep that consistent, then I get a lot of vegetables in my day. So, for dinner or something like that, I don't have a ton of veggies. At least I know that I had a salad for lunch. So the base is always some greens. I always have some greens in the fridge. And I also like to keep ingredients prepped in the fridge as much as possible, especially when I'm working from home. I don't have a ton of time for lunch, so those spiralized zucchini comes in really handy. Same for the salmon. I already had it cooked. I just have to warm it up in the oven. And then I'm slicing up an avocado. Avocado are such a good food to add in your diet. I love them because, first of all, they're just nice and creamy. They taste so good and they're super filling. I'll usually have at least half an avocado or maybe even a full one during the day. If I don't have it with breakfast, like this morning I didn't have it with breakfast, then I'll definitely have it with lunch. And sometimes I even have it in a side salad with dinner. So for the dressing, I keep things like super simple. Usually I always add salt and pepper because why not? It enhances the taste. And this is my favorite oil to use as a dressing. It's avocado oil. It's really nice. It's nice and mild. I don't mind olive oil, but yeah, that's just my favorite one. So a little drizzle of that, and that's it, guys. So it's a super simple lunch, especially if you have everything prepped in advance. Then you just have to like put the bowl together and eat.
Hey guys, so I'm just sitting here enjoying my salad. So yeah, I just want to talk about it. So I have the zucchini, the avocado, the salmon, and the greens. Usually I would also have a source of carbs, but since I had a lot of sweet potatoes in my breakfast, I just skipped on that. So it was more of like a high protein, high fat lunch, which is honestly probably the best if you're struggling with like lunches that don't fill you up. Having high protein, high fat will definitely fill you up. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to enjoy that, and I just wanted to let you know what my bowls usually look like, because usually I will have some sweet potatoes in there.
All right, let's get dinner started. So I'm gonna start off by preparing the chicken real simple. Just gonna add the chicken breast in a dish and put some salt and pepper on there. Add some foil on there. I find that if I add the foil on top, it just kind of keeps the chicken breast a little bit moist because chicken breast can get a little dry. And while that's cooking, I'm gonna get the vegetables ready. So we got some broccoli, carrots, snow peas, white onion, and garlic. I chopped all of that up. And then it's time to add it to the pan. So I'm using some avocado oil as the oil. And I added the onions, the garlic, sauteed that for a bit, and then eventually added the snow peas, carrots, and broccoli in there as well. And then making sure to mix it all up really well. So once your chicken's ready, you can slice it up or shred it, whatever works for you. But then yeah, you just add it into the pan with the vegetables and mix it up again. All right, this is the MVP of this recipe. So this yellow Thai coconut curry by Yays Thai. It is such a great product to have around the house. I freaking love it, and it just makes it easy for you to whip up a quick curry. Those are the ingredients, and it is paleo approved.
Hi guys, so I am going to enjoy this, and that's probably going to be the last meal of the day for me, only because I'm not super hungry today, and I know this is going to fill me up. On most days though, I will have a snack, and I pretty much always have dessert. So if you're interested in seeing more like paleo snack options, then just type I love snacks in the comments below, and I'll be sure to make that for you guys. Also a reminder that if you want to get $10 off your first Natura Market order, which is an online store that sells awesome paleo and Whole30 goodies, then there is a link in the description box for that. I really hope you enjoyed watching what I ate in a day on paleo and you found it helpful. If you did, I would be super appreciative if you could like it and maybe share it with a friend that needs more inspo. In my next video, I'm going to talk about my experience on keto and why I decided not to continue with it. So if you are interested in that, then definitely don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single minute you spend with me. Again, thank you, and I hope you have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.